Men show love through action. If he going to work and he bringing that money home, he's meeting responsibilities, he's picking up the kids on time, he's doing what he got to do, that's love. He busts his ass, your life is straight. He old two-bit shorty over there and all that. But he be right back. That shit don't mean nothing. He just fucking her.
The gaslighting is crazy. You're telling the woman to not throw her relationship away because of two-bit shorty over there, not the man who's two-bit shorty.
If you've ever wondered why men rush to support each other in misogynistic comments online, if you wonder why they pile on, why they excuse it, why they minimize it, you should know it's not strength, it's submission.
I remember recently talking about how men don't love women. And I was like, men, like I was saying like love isn't real, right? And it was people who was in the comments and they were like, I don't know if love is real. And I was like, love isn't real. Like the reason why I say that is I'm not being cynical. I'm not being cynical at all. I promise you, it's not about that. I'm not saying like the feeling of, you know, really liking a person isn't a real thing. Like you don't really like anybody. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm talking about love not being real from the perspective of the way that men try to weaponize it. Men try to weaponize the idea of love. And since men to me created the idea of love so that they can sell it to women and get women to fall in love with us while giving women pretty much nothing in return is a huge reason why I don't believe love is real. Because the inventors of love didn't believe in it. The same way I never bought into the whole like love languages. I always thought they were stupid because I was like, everybody needs those things. Like I need all of those things. In what order? I don't know. Depends on the day, the week, the month, the year. Right? If I haven't gotten any presents in fucking 2 years, yeah, I'm gonna be a little salty. I want some presents too. Every day, no, I don't necessarily need presents, but I definitely want you to do nice shit for me. And yeah, I need physical touch, and yeah, I need words of affirmation. Do I need you to tell me every day how great of a job I'm doing? No, but I definitely want somebody who supports me and affirms me, right? Like I always thought that shit was goofy, and then come to find out, the man who invented it, who invented those things, literally said he created it um to manipulate his wife to get her to sleep with him more. And I say, boom, that makes sense because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like manipulation tactics. You know, like love sounds like the 5 love languages or however many love languages there are. Because love is all of those things. Love is once you remove one of those things, it is no longer love, it is something else. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell. Like, that's why I don't believe in love. I don't believe in love whatsoever at this point. And for me, it's important because now that I don't like, I know that I can't hide behind love with my wife and my kids, but I love you. Now I got to show up for them because I don't believe in the concept of love. I don't believe that it's a real thing. I believe that the thing that you can see and the thing that affects your material life is the real thing. Right? I think love is honesty. See what I'm saying? If you want to say it, that's a part of it. I'm just saying, right? I would replace love with being honest. I think you have to be honest, but honesty isn't enough because you can be brutally honest, and I think that's fucked up. I think love is kindness. I think love is patience. I think love is nurturing. I think love is empathy. I think love, but again, I think love is respect. Again, you remove any one of those things, and I don't think it is actually love. So you need all of those things to equal love. Men use the idea of love to weaponize it against women, and they say stuff like, no matter what the situation is, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Oh, you know I love you. After they put hands on a woman and do all types of other things to a woman, or don't show up for the woman, they will still claim they love her, and they will hide behind some bullshit every single time. And I've told this story before, but I was gaslit by my father my whole entire life. My daddy told me he loved me every single time he talked to me. When I was younger, I would say before the age of 20, my dad told me he told me he loved me every time he talked to me. Every time he saw me, he told me how much he loved me. Right? This is a man that would, for no reason, not because he was even in jail or nothing like that, for no reason, just like wouldn't call me for months on end, years on end, wouldn't send my mom any money to help me, wouldn't show up for me consistently, but he would tell me he loved me. So what does that mean? If that's love, then what the fuck is love? Right? Like that's what I'm saying. And I'm tired of men using the concept of love and hiding behind it and then not showing up, talking about I would rather have respect than love, as if you can separate the two. Loyalty over love. No, you need loyalty too. Being loyal is a part of love. You think you can love somebody and not be loyal to them? In what world? You think you can love somebody and not respect them? In what world? You think you can love somebody and not be generous and not be kind to them? In what world? In what world? What are you talking about? Then what again? Then what the fuck is love? Then I don't want it. If that's what love is, then I don't want it. I want whatever. I want all of those things. However, I want them all at the same time. And if you can't or don't want to give them all to me, then I'm good. I'll step out. This is exactly how men weaponize love against women. This is this it couldn't get no better than this. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Listen, men show love through action. If he going to work and he bringing that money home, he's meeting responsibilities, he's picking up the kids on time, he's doing what he got to do, that's love.
That's a part of love. That in and of itself is not love, because I pick up the kids on time and I'm taking care of my responsibilities does not equate to love at all. Not even like just those things by themselves, not even close.
Right? I'm going to explain that again. She called old boy coming out the hotel. Busted. He left his motherfucking location on. She ran down on him, he coming out the room. She said, what's up? This what we doing? This what we doing? She said that to him. And the nigga couldn't say nothing. He said, damn, baby, you caught me. I know what it looked like and all that, but I love you, though. Like, on some real shit, you know I fucking love you. I don't give a fuck what this shit look like. You know I fucking love you, though. What do he mean by that?
He means I want to be able to abuse you in peace. And all I'm going to give you in return is picking up our kids from school and paying some of the bills. That's what he means. I want to be able to cheat on you. I want to be able to put your health at risk because I'm sleeping around with God knows however many women, protected, unprotected, doesn't matter. And I cannot, since I really truly don't love you, right? And I don't respect you at all, and I cannot find it in my heart to treat you like a human being and not objectify you and other women. I really and truly would love for you to allow me to continue to disrespect you and to abuse you because I love you. And what are the actions behind me saying I love you? Me picking up the kids on time, me helping out, me buying Chipotle once a week. Yeah, see? So I love you. Y'all, that sounds like love to y'all? What makes it love? Out of curiosity, I would love to know what makes it love now. Because he said it? Because he said he loved her, right? Like that's what makes it love. Like if love isn't all of the things, then what is it? That's why that's the thing that blows my mind. How can it's not about being perfect, but how can so many people believe in love while simultaneously be utterly abusive and disrespectful to their partner or to their children or to whoever? You love people, but you're killing them. You know, like let's say, like a serial killer saying that they love people. You'll be like, what? I love people, but you're killing them. What do you mean? A billionaire that creates a harmful product. I love people, but you're hurting people with your product. Well, I mean, that's business. That's what they would say. But I donate money. I show up to the children's hospitals, the Make-A-Wish kids. Right? Right? I love people. That shows that I love people. Absolutely not.
What he mean by that is he take care of your ass. He busts his ass so your life is straight. He fucking old 2-bitch shorty over there and all that. But he be right back. That shit don't mean nothing. He just fucking her. He take.
If it don't mean nothing, then stop doing it. If it don't mean nothing, then why can't you stop doing it? If it's not that serious, then why not stop fucking her? Do you hear yourself?
Take care of you. And he take care of y'all life. Okay? And y'all on some team shit. So don't throw your relationship away for two bit shorty over there. Okay.
She's not throwing her relate. Why are you telling the gaslighting is fucking crazy? You're telling the woman to not throw her relationship away because of two bit shorty over there, not the man who's fucking two bit shorty. The woman is throwing her relationship away. Wow.
Okay? She's in the exit right now on her knees ready to do whatever. That's why I say, don't let your man be walking around with his nuts all heavy and all that. Yeah.
Now this can't look. Now we've gone and pivoted. Now it's the woman's fault because she doesn't fuck her man enough or his balls ain't drained enough. Now it's at first it was he doing his thing. It's on him. I mean, he just want to fuck her or whatever. But now it's, well, he wouldn't be doing that if you didn't drain his balls. This is the most disgusting type of man on the planet. Men that cape for men in this way, that run cover for abusive men in this way, submissive. Like, this is a very submissive thing to do, right? To get up here unwarranted, unsolicited, and lie on behalf of men is crazy, especially a cheating ass man.
Cause a quick little romp. When I told you what I said about that shit, Shakur, a nigga had a threesome in 30 minutes with strangers. They be ready like that. You understand me? And diamond men move like that. They ain't gotta run around talking about baby please, baby please. All they gotta do is make a phone call, or sometimes they can do is just show up. Don't get it twisted. One thing we know as men, we know whether or not you feel like you want to lay down with us by the energy that you.
What are you talking about? Men don't know that. Men harass women all the time to sleep with them. What the fuck are you talking about?
You give us. All right? So, lady, be mindful. When you give a nigga a certain energy, you ain't going for it. That's the nature of a man. You can't stop no man from being a man to you. You ain't got to accept his advances, but you can't stop him from approaching. And that's going to happen.
Where are you talking? How did we get here from? How did we get here? Where the fuck are we? I'm lost.
You know. And another thing is, we respect when you look us in our face. We like that. You hear me? That's the nature of a man. We love when our woman look us in our face and tell us what it is she's talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And depending on how you look at a nigga, sometimes a woman look at a nigga, look in his face, look in his eyes, she looking right at a nigga's soul. But some of y'all not built enough to see that far, but you better get it. Vision. Vision's being able to think farther than you can see. Better get it. You dig what I'm saying?
These fast talking, slick talking, pimp wannabe dudes are hilariously terrible. This dude is a fucking idiot. But again, if you listen to him, he's literally up here just caping for men. He's just saying weird shit about men to manipulate, to gaslight women into believing that a man can abuse her, but also simultaneously still love her. Nobody's paying him to do this. I'm sure he only got 13 followers. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, this video probably got 200 views. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing this for? Why are y'all like? The reason why men do this though on some real shit is because men are extremely submissive to other men, very submissive to other men. Like, anytime you're wondering why a man would, like, why men are seemingly always coming to the aid of shitty men or shitty character, you know what I'm saying, shitty behaviors of men, this is why.
If you've ever wondered why men rush to support each other in misogynistic comments online, if you wonder why they pile on, why they excuse it, why they minimize it, you should know it's not strength, it's submission. Men who want to control women are often deeply submissive to male authority. They don't actually care what they're saying. They care who's watching. Everything about their comments is performative. It's not for women. It's not for belief. It's not for truth. It's a
exactly what just happened. Nothing that man said, he knew what he said wasn't rooted in the truth. You know what I'm saying? He knew he wasn't actually trying to help women. So one begs the question, why would you do that? It's because you are submissive to men.
It's not for truth. It's a performance for other men, especially the ones they see as higher up on the ladder of authority than them. It's a please see me, please approve me, please let me sit at the big boys' table. And when they find they can't access real respect, power, or competence.
Because, again, remember that man, he wants to be viewed by, like, the men that really got motion out here, he wants to be like, invited to sit down at the table. He's never gonna get that. He's never gonna get that call. We could tell, brother. You're not him.
They reach for the cheapest currency available, contempt for women. Online spaces magnify this because they reward it. The louder the cruelty, the faster the validation. The more dehumanizing the take, the faster come the pats on the head from the other insecure men. That's why
Telling women to accept a man cheating on her, simply because he pays some bills and picks up the kids on time is exactly that. That's exactly what the man is doing. Period, point blank.
insecure men. That's why it looks coordinated. That's why it feels rehearsed. And that's why the language is all so similar. She won't let you hit, bro. It's not confidence. It's a loyalty display from the weakest baboons in the pack. And once you see that, you stop taking it so personally. Because you realize it was never about women. It's always been men begging other men to let them belong. Big hug.
I literally just had an encounter with a dude. Like, it was so damn funny, y'all. I swear on everything. I was in a live, and this dude commented while I was in a live and was like, that dude's a simp and a pander, or like some, that typical stuff. And I went to this man's page, his boy's page. I'm sure he's a boy, probably 18, 19, 20 years old. I went to this man's page and I saw his picture and I said, sir, I stopped the whole live. I said, sir, they always be like, oh, she's not gonna let you hit, bro. I flipped it around and was like, bro, they're never gonna accept you. I was like, they're never gonna accept you. Look at you. You're never gonna be considered cool amongst men, dog. You're never gonna be invited to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, and I said, I was like, my guy, I have a G1, G4 classified clearance in the patriarchy. Like, I've been on the other side of the wall. Like, I'm telling you, I know without a doubt, you're not getting invited, dog. You're not, like, I'm not saying that even about me. Like, I had friends that looked like him when I was in high school. I had friends that looked like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I fucked with cool people. I fucked with people that was cool. If you was cool and you was genuine and you was talented and you know what I'm saying, and we had a commonality or whatever, I was cool with you. You know what I mean? I'm the same way now as an adult. I don't care. You can look like that, be a nerd, whatever. Are you intelligent? Are you genuine? Are you got something? You know what I mean? Like, you are cool. Are you interesting? Then you can join me. I'll protect you. I bully the bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I have friends like that. I just like these types of dudes, man. They be looking for that attention from these misogynistic men, brother. They're never going to validate you, man. They're never gonna validate you. You're not gonna ever get some coochie just because you know some misogynistic man. Like, the women are never gonna choose you. I love the men that don't have access to women, but then they don't hate women, because that's really hard to find. Men who don't have access to women or much access to women, oftentimes they turn into incel. Even before incel was a phrase, they turn into bitter boys, bitter men, whatever, right? Boys to bitter men, right? So I love the men that, like, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have access to a bunch of women, but they don't turn into hateful, spiteful men just to get validation from men. They go, no, I ain't gonna do that. That's crazy. I don't need validation from women, but I definitely don't need validation from men. I would like to, be around women or whatever, but it's all good. I ain't tripping because they don't owe me nothing. The men that realize that, I salute you. I really do. I really, really do. I feel bad. I low-key do be feeling bad for these types of men too, because they don't even know, man. They don't even know. Like, it's never gonna happen for them. It's never gonna happen. But yeah, that's the reason why these men be playing these damn games. They be out here being submissive to other men. They be trying to gaslight women, manipulate women, and it be like, why would you do that? The women ain't gonna listen to you. Nobody's listening to that fake pimp. No woman is listening to that fake pimp. He knows he's making that video for men. He wants to be validated by men. That shit is fucking crazy.